We're
Hello,
live.
everyone.
Hello.
How's it going?
Welcome to the tea. We missed last week because we're messy.
No, we're not.
We were a little messy last week.
It was a planned absence.
It was planned.
We planned
an hour before.
Yeah, we planned not to go live an hour beforehand, which counts as before.
Yeah. I don't think anybody's like really wildly anticipating our lives, but somebody is.
Did anyone miss us like really bad?
I missed us. No, I'm just kidding.
I missed what we had.
I missed what we had. How's your day?
Literally together that day.
Literally.
My day's been fine. I actually went to the post office this morning to get a Eye Japan order.
Yes.
It's the one that's full of LARM stuff.
Ooh, unboxing part 2?
Yes, I was going to film one, and then I ran out of time before a meeting I had to do.
That's the worst.
Yeah, it is what it is. I might do it after this real quick before we go party. It's my birthday weekend, y'all.
Woo! Happy birthday, Meredith.
Thanks, JV.
Yes, this is the Meredith's birthday extravaganza stream.
This is my birthday stream. No one's here. Just like my childhood birthday parties. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god. Same. No, I'm just kidding. There was only one. There was only one where I had that issue. Yay,
wow.
Nif, hello.
Hey, Nif. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching.
Yes.
I'm glad you're not sick of my face.
Who could be sick of your face?
Lots of people, maybe.
Like who? No one.
I don't know.
You have no examples.
You got me.
I was right. Just like I always am.
You got me there. But this package it was all Axis Femme stuff that I'm really excited to open. But
I definitely need to see that.
I figured I'd wait and film a video. So I'm trying to keep it together, strain myself.
Yeah. What are you wearing today?
Ooh, I'm really excited to answer that question. I feel really cute today.
You look cute already.
Oh, thanks. I'm wearing, first of all, this necklace is from Star-Crossed Lovelies. It's the vintage Valentine necklace. I love Star-Crossed Lovelies.
Oh my gosh, her vintage Valentine series is so cute.
I know. It's so like, I feel really bad because I bought the ring and then I have a kitten and that's the end of the story. I don't know where that ring is. But when I find it, I'm so excited to wear it.
Don't even feel bad because that's like basically me every time I buy jewelry from you.
Yeah, Jamie buys jewelry from me and then she's like, oh, my cat Nova destroyed your keychain.
Or I destroyed it myself by being chaotic.
By brute force.
Yeah, keychains barely.
It's fine. Yes. I do the same thing. I made myself a keychain and I looked at it the other day and I realized it really needed to go to the graveyard. And it had been maybe 4 months.
I have a vast keychain graveyard myself, so I get it.
The outfit. So I'm kind of not done getting dressed because I don't have any like rings or wrist cuffs on, but I'm planning on putting some on later.
The horror.
I'm sorry. Why don't you just like take a screenshot, Photoshop your favorite jewelry, and the winner will get a prize.
What prize? I'm gonna win.
Okay, take a screenshot.
I literally am. Hold on. It was.
Watch no one do this, and it's just messing around.
Just smile. Okay. Yeah. No. Even I'm going to do this. Just so you know.
Yeah. Okay. Is it done?
I took a screenshot. Yes. Right. Okay. That was apt time for screenshots.
Okay. I'm wearing my new Daydream Carnival salad pet that I bought from Lee's, our graphic designer. I love it. Oh gosh, I'm trying to get a
Hi, Nari.
shot of the print. Hey, Nari.
So cute.
I love it so much.
Oh, fuck. Hot damn, says Nif.
Thank you, Dave.
I love it. It's cute.
Yeah. I'm excited because it's cute, but it's really comfortable. And like, we're gonna go to round one, which is like a really big arcade. And I'm really into rhythm games, and I know that I'm just gonna like go too hard on like DDR, and I don't want to wear a petticoat. So
we're gonna be fighting over that.
No way.
The rhythm games. No, I'll play with you though.
Yes, that's all I want to know.
100%. So for now, what I'm wearing, I plan to wear Lolita, but I'm wearing the Sex Pot Revenge dress.
That is cute. I don't know. I think so.
I had to throw it on right before because I didn't plan a coordinate, and this is super comfy. I might wear this.
I love it. Dude, if you want to wear that, I love it. That's super cute.
Thank you.
Like, I want us to look cute. That's the only requirement.
Look cute. Ooh.
And I only invited cute people, so it will be fulfilled.
That's
no
loaded.
You're
like only cuties invited.
Only cuties.
I love it. I got a ton of nail glue all over my hands before we started streaming, so I'm trying. Shut up, Nari. You are cute. You wouldn't be invited if you weren't cute.
That's what I just said.
Literally.
Nari,
just said.
Look at me.
I think she is.
Cute.
Look at me.
Look at me. I am your cute now. How does that meme go? I give up. Are we done?
Okay. Nari was looking. That's all we need to know.
You're so cute.
Thank God.
Nari.
Literally.
Don't even.
It felt.
Don't even.
Okay.
Are you okay? Can we stream today or what?
I guess not. I'm having so many issues. It's like one thing after the other, and now my hands are covered in nail glue, and it looks really gross.
That's also a requirement. Or it's not, it's a preference. You might want to have nail glue on your hands if you want to come to my party, so we can all commiserate together.
It's true. Definitely commiserating together.
But no, I'm so excited. I want to play rhythm games until I collapse. And then I want to do Purikura. And then I want to sing karaoke.
That is why I'm wearing Lolita today for Purikura. Ooh,
you decided.
Yeah. Just now, I remember because we did Purikura for... I think it was Ray's birthday at round 1.
I think I saw those pictures.
I'm gonna go get them.
Oh, you have the actual ones.
Yes.
Too.
I'll be right back.
Dude. I don't remember, like, I can't even remember the last time I did Purikura, but, like, I do remember it was really funny. We did it with, like, like 6 different people. And we didn't know what we were doing when we ordered the sizes. So we were like, let's just get the smallest size because it's cheap. And it was like 10 photos in a strip like this big. Not visible at all. We were like, what the fuck are we doing?
These are like some of my favorite photos of all time of us. Because we all just looked so good that day. Let me see.
I mean, I have seen them already.
I'm showing the stream.
I was just talking about how, like, small those pictures are when you order them, and, like, I didn't realize that at the time. And,
there we go.
I ordered, like, 10 of them on a strip, like, half that size, and I was like, yo, I can't even see this. Those are so cute, though.
I just loved how I looked that day. It looked all blurry.
I know, it's hard. It's kind of hard to tell, but
here
you guys all looked really cute that day.
This is the one I took with my sister.
Oh, that's cute.
I just
That's pretty
loved
cool.
I just loved how I looked that day, and I was wearing Lolita, and I felt very cute. So I want
I feel
to
you. I feel so cute today.
basically relive that.
I think you should.
It's the plan. Oh man. Huh, that was all my energy today. Okay, good night, everybody. No, just
Thanks for coming.
we joked that we would be talking about nothing but Morning Musume and crystals on stream today because it's me and Meredith.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much where it goes.
I mean, Joker prophecy.
That's true.
Is the thing.
Joker prophecy.
If you want to talk about crystals, last night was the Cancer new moon, if I'm correct.
Yes.
Yes. And so I was like, all right, let's charge my crystals. I put them out on the windowsill in my bedroom, like overnight. And then I opened the door in the morning and forgot that I have a kitten. And I can't find my fluorite now.
R.I.P.
Which is like the one stone I wanted when I went shopping. But the rest of them are fine. Everything else is good. My fucking amethyst and rose quartz and all that. We're good, but
that's so devastating.
I can't find it.
Ernesto had this Mexican amber that he really loved. It was like the shape of like a guitar pick. It fit perfectly with his thumb in it, and he lost it, and he's just been going crazy.
Yeah, I'm so sad. Like, I don't know where it could be at this point.
I'm so lazy. I always forget to charge my crystals. This is one of my faves. Big, huge piece of rose quartz.
I thought about getting a bigger piece, and I kind of wish I did.
I'll show off some of Ernesto's crystals. We got a selenite wand here. He has all of his by the desk. I can't remember what kind this is, but it exists.
Tis a stone.
This is a rainbow moonstone.
Ooh.
We got a snowflake obsidian. I should put them
That's
closer.
Cute.
Yeah, I usually snowflake obsidian. It has like way more little speckles. This one, the speckles are really diffused, so I really liked that. We got an amethyst. Classic.
I have an amethyst that looks pretty much like that. I love it.
We have a gypsum rose or desert rose.
Ooh.
We have a giant piece of fluorite.
Damn. Where mine at, though?
This one I can't remember. I think it's vanadinite. I can't remember, though. And then this is blue calcite.
Ooh.
That's pretty much all the stones I have directly in front of me, but I have so many. It's a problem. I just ordered more, too.
I don't think it's a problem at all.
I guess that's true.
Quite the opposite.
It's a solution to all of my other problems.
Modern problems require crystal solutions.
Yes.
Right?
It's true. Yes. We're surrounded by nice, pretty stones everywhere.
Exactly. Everyone deserves that.
I should have brought more crystals over here, but I was like rushing to stream.
I'm on a laptop, so technically I could go get my crystals and we could do a crystals tour.
Crystals tour?
I don't have very many. I literally just started getting into them, so I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what half of them are or what half of them do. But
I could maybe try to half-butted let me see. I'm like halfway decent at identifying them.
Well, I know what mine are because I knew what some of them were beforehand, and the lady at the store wrote down on a receipt the ones I didn't know.
Perfect.
She was so nice and she was so cool. So I don't have a problem with the ones I have, but everything beyond that is okay, that's pretty.
Yeah. My mom is obsessed. She has I would say genuinely she has thousands of crystals.
Whoa.
my whole life was just growing up around crystals, so I've always had them. I've been collecting them since I was a kid, so I have a lot just because I've been doing it for a long time. And
That's so
then
cool.
they're like collecting crystals is such a trend now that they're way more available than they were when I was a kid.
Yeah, right.
So I'm like, oh, and I have like a decently big collection I can bring out if you want.
Dude, should we really just like get into it? Should we
Let's
do
do it.
it? Should we get into it?
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna
Part
get
two.
mine, but I can bring my laptop with me and we can go on an
Okay.
adventure.
Ooh,
So-
adventure time. I'll be right back. I can't
All
carry
right.
my PC.
We're good. You guys are gonna see a lot of me. This is my apartment. The lighting is so bad. Like I have to turn off every light in this place to get the lighting to look good over there where I stream. So I'm just gonna like grab these and go back. But I don't even know if you can see it. This is like kind of the front of my apartment, and so there's like a picture of the zodiac, and I keep my crystals up there. For now, I just need to keep them out of reach of my crazy kittens. Well, it's just the one kitten. I have an adult cat who's very sweet and very good, and then I have a kitten who's very cute but not good at all, as they are. Okay, so I literally only have 5 stones besides my fluorite that I can't find. So my part will be very short. Let's get back into. Gotta focus. I'm switching into streaming mode. Okay, I'm back. So this is my amethyst. Like I said, I have one very similar to Jamie. It's very pretty. This is like my favorite one that I have. I don't want to show too much because then I'm going to have to do it again for Jamie. But yeah, I really like that one the most. I can't wait to see all of your stones.
Oh, yay.
Dude,
Me neither.
let's get stoned.
Ah!
Am I
right? We're getting stoned.
I'm sorry, y'all, but we're Coloradans, and I had to do it to them.
We always have to do it to them. No matter how cheesy or annoying it gets, it's always.
Yeah, no, that's just a perk.
So this might not be all of mine, because there's some that I see are missing. Do you want to go first? Should I go first?
I kind of showed one already, so
let me see.
Yeah, so mine's gonna be really short because I literally only have 5, and I can't find my freaking fluorite. So,
well,
mine will be mini crystal tour. Mini crystal tour. Yes, but this is my amethyst.
Oh, amethyst is so beautiful.
I know, it's my fave. This has been like my favorite since I was like a kid. Like, one of my favorite things to do as a kid was go to the museum, the Denver Museum of Nature and Science, and just go through the rocks and minerals and just like look at pretty rocks and just be like, like,
yes, they have some awesome stuff there.
I know. I want to go back. We should do like a meet there, low-key.
Oh, we used to do meets there all the time. We definitely should.
We should.
For one of my birthdays, we went for the chocolate exhibit.
Ooh. I just want to get a bag of rocks again. Like, that's all I would do as a kid. I go to the gift shop and my parents knew, like, I just fill a bag of rocks. I have so many of them.
I love it.
So yeah. I have like a little rose quartz, like hand stone kind of thing. Yeah. I really wish it's cute, but I really wish I had gotten a bigger one. But they're kind of expensive, and I was buying a lot of stuff. So one of these days, I know I can't ruin myself financially over rocks, man. Don't do it.
Yeah, it's not the vibe.
It's no longer beneficial.
I love it. What's your next one?
Labradorite? Is that how you say it?
Yes.
Got this one.
I love Labradorite.
Yeah, dude. I'm excited about it.
It's so shifty and pretty.
Yeah, I like
Good
it.
for opening your third eye. Spiritual and psychic awareness. Yes.
That's all I have to do. This one, I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but maybe you could.
Rhodochrosite?
Yeah, I think so. It's the pink and gray.
Like it. Yeah, that looks like rhodochrosite.
I wish, man, the webcam is really washing it out, but in person it's so much more pink. It's really pretty.
I wish, I haven't had one of those yet. I should get one.
Yeah, dude.
Rhodochrosite.
Dude.
It's not like they're hard to find.
I don't remember what it said it was good for, but it was something like really deep, like emotional trauma and whatnot.
Yeah, it's like a good healing stone for your heart, healing. For love and self-love. Usually the stone color tells you a good amount about what.
Oh, that's good to know. I'll look into that. I'm a color person myself.
Colors.
And then last is my little citrine.
Oh, it's cute. I really like the shape.
I know. It's really cute.
It's so cool.
They had bigger ones, but I just thought these ones were neat.
Yeah.
I just think they're neat.
With all of our crystals.
I just think they're neat.
So, I'm like organizing mine. I have some that I found, but most of them I bought out in the world, and some of them I genuinely have no idea what they are, so if anybody can identify them from a webcam. Let's see.
If anyone could identify them from a webcam, it would be you, Jamie.
Well, I'm not like the best. So I'll start with like the one that looks the most boring. I think this one. No, let me start with my oldest that I know of. I'm not sure if this is exactly my oldest, but I know I got it when before I was 10. Ooh. And it's just a little rose quartz.
Oh.
And one side is like polished flat, and then this part it's like very dirty from years of having it my whole life. So that's one of my oldest. I have the big one, and then I have another little rose quartz, but you've seen what those look like. This one is probably my second oldest or one of the oldest, and it is a tektite, which is in the same family as moldavite. If anybody here's heard of moldavite, if you've been on TikTok for more than 5 minutes, moldavite is a very overhyped crystal. Or how do I explain moldavite? Basically, moldavite can be like super crazy and life altering, so people talk about it all the time. And this is trolleyite, which I got recently from my friend Allie, who owns she's Tough Love Witch on Instagram, and she sells crystals on her website, alyssaerp.com. So you can get one of these yourself.
Definitely check her out.
Yes. It's these are like the same kind of stone. They come from a meteorite. That's how they're formed. Cool. And the properties, these are supposed to kind of help you weed out what you don't want in your life. So if you're interested in moldavite, but you're also afraid of it, good stones. This other one is quite old. It's an ocean jasper.
Oh, I like those colors.
It looks like kind of almost like moldy.
Yeah, it's interesting.
But I really
I'm digging it. Yeah.
You can only find them in Madagascar.
Oh, no way. That's so cool.
Yes. Then I have 2 smoky quartz, very standard smoky quartz. I love black and white and gray stones, so you'll see a lot of those in my collection. I've been trying to expand. I realized I had no orange or yellow stones at all except for one citrine, so I asked for that for my birthday for my mom. I was like, I need some yellow ones. I got some selenite here. Oh gosh, it looks so pretty on
That's cool.
camera. Like they're so
It's just so
reflective.
shiny.
They're so reflective. That's how it looks in person too.
That's really
I love
cool.
selenite. Then this is my favorite amethyst that I have. I have a couple, but this one's my favorite because it has calcite inside.
Ooh, that's cool. That's pretty.
Fun fact, anybody who's familiar with Colorado, I got this at Casa Bonita.
No.
For like $4, which is pretty good for this size of amethyst.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
It's really funny. I didn't expect to see it there. I got 2 more amethysts, but this one I accidentally left in the sun. So that's a good thing to remember. If you leave your colored crystals in the sun, they will fade.
Ooh, that is so good to know.
As pretty as this.
I did leave mine out for a few hours, but they're really not that bad. I just won't do it again.
Don't leave them in the sun for too long because they could get damaged. I have
too bad.
a ton of quartz that just looks like this, and some of these I found actually in the mountains outside, like actually on the ground.
That's awesome. It's the best way to get stones.
Yes. Quartz, they're really easy to find.
Awesome. Nice.
This is one of my favorites. This is Goldstone.
Ooh, that's really pretty.
A very kawaii one.
Literally, though.
Glitterally. It's like so glittery and pretty. I wish the camera was picking it up better.
I can tell though, like that's pretty.
These are good for confidence and like personal power. Wow. Which also brings me to my favorite stone right now, which is my honey calcite, which has the same properties.
I like that one a lot. That is a really pretty calcite.
Oh, I love holding it. It's so great. And like
I like the way mine feels. Yeah, it's kind of like it's like smooth in some places and then it's like kind of textured on other places. And it's like just fun to touch.
Yeah, this one's honey calcite, and then this is orange calcite, which
I think mine is orange calcite.
Yeah, the honey calcite is like all about confidence. They're kind of similar, but the honey one is like slightly different. I'm not as good at like what they do. I just am like, they do things.
The lady at the shop said that she used citrine to cleanse her other stones.
Oh yes, that's another.
Yeah, that's the only thing I remembered about it.
Also, if you're familiar with the chakras, the stone that corresponds to the color of the chakra, it will help unblock that one. I did
not know that. That's awesome.
I think this one's calcite too, but I can't remember. Yours is citrine and mine are calcite. I have a citrine though.
I'm like sitting here thinking we're talking about the same stone.
You're all good.
I'm like orange.
I used to get those confused.
They like sounded just similar enough that my brain just like didn't distinguish until just
literally. Now. Here's another Goldstone.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, it like just.
That looks cool.
I love the Goldstones. They're so pretty. Let's see. What else? I have like a ton of random. I'm pretty sure these are all dyed agate.
Ooh, I need to get me some agate stones.
I have so much agate.
My cat Kiki, her name was Agate before we adopted her.
Aw.
Which at first I was
Kiki
like
better.
Yeah, I like Kiki a lot better too, because I'm like, I don't know, for a cat it's kind of an odd name, but now I appreciate it a little bit more.
Right, because you know what it is.
Yeah, and she's like a tortoiseshell cat, so she's got all the colors.
Aw.
Yeah.
So these are like a ton of my dyed agates, I think. Fun fact, if you put dyed agate in water, the dye will come out, so don't do that.
Whoa.
I found that out.
I was about to say,
The
did you
hard
learn that
way.
the hard way? That's too
I
bad.
did. I think this is just a river rock.
That's very pretty, though. I like
Yeah.
the colors.
I
love the ones with
let's see.
flecks in them.
Right. This one's hematite.
Ooh.
Really powerful stone. I'm like, how do I even go about this? This is emerald.
Nice.
Really good for helping like with your voice, and also a love stone, the throat chakra and heart
Ooh.
chakra.
I gotta get me some of that.
Yes. This is my Smoky Moonstone. This is one of my favorites. I have a lot of
Oh.
Moonstone. This one is really, really reflective in person, especially this little piece right there. Love it.
Cool.
This is zebra calcite.
Ooh. I like that.
I did too.
That's
It's
a
really
cool pattern.
fun.
Yeah.
This is some sort of calcite, I think. It's raw and it actually glows in black light.
Whoa.
Yeah, and so
That's
does this little
awesome.
piece too that I'm not 100% sure what it is. I got them somewhere in the mountains.
That's awesome.
I'm like, I don't remember. Let's see. I think this is just another river rock. Here's my Snowflake Obsidian.
Ooh.
So yeah, as you can see, there's a lot more snowflakes in it.
Yeah, that's
versus
really pretty.
Ernestos. Another blue calcite. Mine's very little. This is a piece of black tourmaline, which is single-handedly my favorite protective stone. If you're looking for a protective stone, it's great. I think this is aventurine. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, though. Here is another moonstone. This is just regular moonstone. You could see it's very reflective.
Ooh, I like that.
Moonstone's very iridescent reflective. I really like
iridescent stuff.
Ooh, the sparkle. I love that it picks up on the webcam too.
Yeah, it really did.
Another moonstone. I have hella moonstones because I love moonstone. This one is rainbow moonstone. So rainbow moonstone has like some, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's got little black flecks in it. And it's called rainbow moonstone because it reflects rainbowy.
That's really cool.
Is this a moonstone? I think this is another moonstone. Another moonstone. Another moonstone. This is peach moonstone.
Oh, cute.
You know, I like moonstone.
Peach moonstone. Love that.
This is blue lace agate. Let me see if you can see the like stripes.
Kind of. Yeah, I can see them. They're very blurry, but I can tell it's there. That's pretty.
And then we got pyrite or fool's gold.
Ooh.
Very fun. Good money stone. I think this is citrine. Can't remember.
Looks like citrine.
Yeah. I got two. This is another one I got from Allie. Aqua Aura Quartz. These are very iridescent in real life.
Gorge. That looks really pretty.
They're so pretty. I love those.
Ooh.
I think this is another dyed agate. The dyed agates are the least cool to me. Ooh, I have a smoky moonstone. Ooh. This one's extremely reflective too.
That's cool.
Ooh, Nari says she has a lot of Aqua Aura stuff. She likes the iridescent ones.
Ooh.
I like the iridescent ones too. That's why I like Moonstone so much.
Mm-hmm.
Aura Cactus Quartz. Ooh. Another dyed agate. Another dyed agate. This is, I think this is Angelite. It's pretty much a solid blue.
That's a really cute blue, though.
It is. I believe this is Tiger's Eye Jasper.
Ooh.
Let's see. What is this? I have no idea what this one is. But I have it.
It's a stone.
It's just there. This one I know for sure is citrine. It's like a little point.
That's cute. I like that shape.
I do too. It's so cool. This one is my bloodstone.
Ooh.
It has like red kind of
That's pretty cool.
spots and it's kind of a little green.
She's edgy.
Yes. Very edgy. This is another amethyst that I left outside, so the color is very faded.
It's like a lavender amethyst.
Yes. Amethyst light.
Yeah.
I got sodalite right
Ooh.
here. Yeah, this one's really cool.
Yeah.
Who knows? Quartz probably.
That looks like quartz.
I believe this is fluorite. But I don't know. Yeah, the ones at the bottom of this are like so old. I have no idea. There's more dyed agate, just so many. Because I don't know if it's like this in other states, but Meredith can verify. In Colorado, it's so many gift shops. There will just be like,
oh, dude,
giant tubs of crystals.
Anywhere. It's
anywhere.
Like dead easy to get crystals in Colorado, like especially at museums. Like Jamie said, there's literally like a huge tub of just rocks and like little drawstring bags, and you literally just fill the bag. Like
literally
go crazy. You
more
can get so many stones like anywhere in Colorado.
More dyed agate. So many dyed agate. Okay, we're getting close to the end of all mine. Another moonstone.
Pretty.
Another moonstone.
Pretty.
I just went through this phase where all I would buy is moonstone. Another aqua aura quartz. This one's like
that's really cute. I can tell like that one's really like iridescent.
Yeah, that's such a Nari thing. When I was a kid, I'd shove my hands in those rock tubs in tourist shops.
Oh my gosh, it felt so good, right?
They're all tumbled too. Ugh.
What a good sensory thing, man.
Right?
So nice.
Oh.
Hello.
Wait till you see my makeup today. Ooh, Nari.
I can't wait.
I don't know what this one is, but I have it.
I don't know, but I like that color a lot.
Oh man, I can't remember what this is, but it's a raw bluish stone that Allie gave to me. Tough Love Witch on Insta. And then another citrine.
Very cute.
And we're almost done, I promise. Let me just get my bearings.
Take your time. I'm enjoying myself.
Oh, good. I got my God.
The mic is like, please stop.
Yeah. This is just an obsidian. There's not a whole lot. They're just black and shiny.
Very pretty.
By volcanic activity.
That's another thing I liked as a kid was like volcanic rocks. Yes. Were like really fun to touch.
Ooh, Nari, this one. If you don't have it, you should get it. You would love it. This is opalite. Let me see.
Ooh.
It's very, very iridescent.
I really want some opalite. My grandma's name was Opal. I feel like that's a really like cute thing to get.
You have tiny opals. You should get opalite. It's technically a glass, and it is man-made, but it's like way. I wish it was picking up on camera. Maybe I'll bring it and show it to you tonight because it's really cool.
Let's bring our stones.
This is howlite.
Aw, that's cute.
Yeah, I really like this one. This is garnet.
Ooh.
This is one of the ones my mom got me when I asked for red ones.
Cool.
This is like a little tiny it's moss agate, but let me show you my bigger one.
Ooh.
Where's the moss agate? I thought I brought it in here. Did I not? Okay. I guess I didn't bring it in here.
He said I don't want to be on camera.
No. I don't know what this one is. I want to say mica, but it's too green to be mica.
It is like really shiny like mica though.
Oh yeah, it's very glistening. Green was my favorite color for a while, so I have a lot of green stones too.
Ooh.
Then this is Kyanite, blue Kyanite, also very shiny and pretty.
Cute.
Great for aligning the chakras. This is, what is it called? Pink zebra agate or pink zebra jasper. It's just very slightly pink.
That's interesting.
Good
I like
stone
it.
for balancing. I have bumblebee jasper. This has arsenic in it.
Ooh.
So, yeah, shout out to my arsenic video.
Do not eat.
Because now I know exactly what it'll do to me if I lick it.
Ooh.
Another
good
moonstone. This is fluorite. It's very faded, though. My mom gets it for me all the time because I have ADHD and it helps focus. So,
ooh, that's really nice.
yes, this is a golden healer quartz.
Oh, that's really cute.
Yeah, I really like that one. It's just, it fits in my hand good too. This one is spiderweb agate or spiderweb jasper or zebra jasper.
Cool.
Here's my labradorite. It's very scratched because it lives with my bone throwing set.
Oh,
Ooh,
that makes sense.
the iridescent.
It's really pretty though on camera.
Yeah,
I can tell.
It's all scratched up though. And then this one, maybe this one's Vanadinite and Ernesto's is aragonite. I don't remember, but this is another one my mom got me that's so pretty.
Wow, I like it.
Yes, it's so pretty. I love it. And I think I went through pretty much all of them. And fun fact, many of these, the ones I have in my living room, live on this little tray, which Meredith made for me.
I was wondering what you were doing with that tray.
Yes, the only thing I can manage to not break.
Oh my god. Yeah, I need to start thinking bigger with Jamie, or else she'll break all the things I make her.
It's not on purpose.
No, I know. That's so cool.
Yeah, so that's pretty much my crystal collection. I know there's some missing, and I carry them with me and put them in my bra and stuff. So they're probably just.
That's one way to keep it on you.
It's true. My mom has a funny story. She's a social worker, and she has to go to court hearings for things, and so she went in one time, and they like check you before you go in a courthouse, and she had to take all the rocks that she had with her out of her bra, and apparently the people checking her were just like, this was probably like 10 years ago too, so it was like definitely, I feel like now it might be different because crystals are so trendy and people love them. I live in the Western Slope. We have amethyst everywhere. Kids make bank selling it to tourists just on the street.
I believe that.
Yeah, I believe that. There's so many crystals you can find in Colorado. So easy. It's
so easy to buy crystals in Colorado. Like any town has like a gift shop.
Yeah, just throw. Their stones throw away.
Oh, wow. Especially where I live. Like I live kind of up north in like near the Boulder areas, and that is like heckin' like crystals, like tarot, astrology, all that stuff. Like there are so many like resources and like places to go. It's very interesting.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
What happened to your mic?
It said my mic got unplugged. I just feel like everything in the universe is like, no, you need to get off this stream right now. And I'm like,
do you remember we were like, we don't want to stream next week, so we should just keep things more consistent from now on. Or we don't want to stream less.
Literally.
So it's like, but now it's like, no, we're done.
Right? Oh my God.
Technology says no.
Technology always says no. Let's be real.
I know. It really tries to cancel you at all times.
It always chooses violence. Technology always chooses violence. I'm trying to arrange like the crystals on my little thing, and I want it to match. So I'm choosing like my green.
I love it.
Thank you. I'm putting them all away. I have never really organized my crystals before, so this is like a good opportunity for me to put them together or bring some out that I don't, because I usually, well, I used to just keep them in this box. But I've surpassed the box now, so.
I was about to say, I don't think that whole collection fits in that box.
It doesn't. Oh, another like random one I didn't show is just this river rock.
Ooh,
I really like
that's
river
really
rocks.
Cute. I like it.
It's just they're good to hold.
Yeah, the size is like fun.
That's so hard to explain like a love of crystals to somebody who doesn't get it, because I'm just like, well, you can hold them.
It's very like
they make you happy.
Very pleasing on a sensory level to just like feel the textures and like just look at all the different colors. I don't know.
So true. Panning for gold is popular down here. I'm not sure if it is north.
I don't think so, but I do see it more like down south.
Definitely.
Like, I definitely have seen it like closer to the springs and whatnot.
I've seen I think I've seen them in like Estes Park too. They definitely like advertise. Your husband is into panning. Oh.
Ooh. I don't know anything about it. I think I had to do it once on like a field trip, like an elementary school field trip.
That's funny.
Went and did it and I hated it because it was just like so much work for like not a lot. And I didn't really understand the value of it because I was a kid. So I was just like, I hate this.
I don't think I've ever panned. Yes, come visit. Come visit us for sure.
Dude, yes. Anytime.
I really want to know what this one is.
Is it just black?
I can't tell.
Oh.
I'm gonna open my window. Oh! It's gold sheen obsidian.
Oh, I was gonna guess obsidian just because it looked so dark, but
yes, it's
what
gold,
do I know?
Gold sheen, you know.
I know more than I think.
You know more than you think. Don't doubt yourself.
I know. There it is. My intuition.
Yes, on the day of your birth, doubting your intuition.
My birthday's not even till Thursday. I'm like not even at full power. I'm at like
it's true
50%.
Oh my gosh, I'm going through some of these and I'm like, some of these that I identified as agate are 100% not agate. I have a lapis lazuli right here that I called an agate. Like a weirdo.
It's all good.
I want them all out. I can't have them all out though.
You just need to get some wall shelves. And just,
I do. My mom has like this little thing. My mom has this little like I think it's like a cassette holder or something like that. It's like a little thing with little squares, and she put it up on the wall and has all the crystals in there. Some of the crystals, not all of them. My mom has so many.
Oh, I'm sure. I'd love to see sometime.
Oh my gosh. It's so fun. She used to like display them on the table, but when like we'd have like family over, like the kids would steal them because like to them they're rocks.
They're cute rocks. They're like, what value do they have? I like rocks.
They're like, ooh, rocks. Okay.
They're on the ground all the time.
You're allowed to take them everywhere else, so why wouldn't you be able to take them like from a house?
When you're a kid, it doesn't matter what it is. Like, they're like, I see it, I like it, I want it, I got it. Like, they'll just take anything you want. It doesn't matter.
Kids are like 7 rings, but make it rocks.
Or just like, you know.
You were like, I see it, I want it, I got it.
They don't care.
It's true. They don't need to care.
It's so funny how many times like kids try to smuggle toys out of childcare. Like when their kids or when their parents come to pick them up, like they'll just like have whatever toy they're playing with and they'll walk out and I'm like, hello, sir.
You're like, excuse me.
Let me check your bags.
You're like Ross.
Yeah.
Childcare.
No, I gotta frisk my students.
Oh my god.
They leave. They get me sometimes, man. Like the parents will come back the next day and be like, my child stole this car. I'll be like, oh.
They're
That's
sneaky.
where that went. Yeah.
It all makes sense now. Child loss prevention
Yeah, dude.
on
You don't
multiple
like-
levels.
People tend not to understand. Teachers are so many things in one.
That's true.
We are nurses. We are psychologists. We are apparently now we are loss prevention. Yes, I agree.
Okay. I got most of them in here. Ugh. And the rest I'll just scoot over. Okay. Now I have my space back. And I'm not terrified of dropping crystals all over the ground. I'm like, I don't know if I have cats under me, but
Oh, that's always the gamble.
always the gamble. Always. I did bring my tarot cards if we want to read them.
Oh.
I can do some one cards. I'm like, what can we do on stream? And I was like, oh.
I want
I
a
could read
birthday
tarot.
reading.
Yes. Okay. Full disclosure to anybody watching, I have to consult the book.
No
I
problem.
I don't read tarot cards all the time. So sometimes I'm just, oh no, one of the cards ripped. My brand new one.
That's too bad.
What happened? All right. Okay. Do you have a question?
I don't know. How?
Or do you just want me to just pull some cards?
Yeah, dude, just give me the tea. I mean,
Okay. Are you
my
ready
birth-
to be dragged on stream?
I mean, I know every time I do a tarot reading, it dragged because
Always.
the planets are just very critical of me and my choices.
They
And
are.
I've learned to accept it.
Everything is critical. Literally, tarot decks just roast. All they
I know,
do
I know.
all day.
I've also heard, I don't know a lot about tarot reading, but I've heard that like if one person gets too many readings from one deck, it can get kind of stale. Like if it's your own tarot deck and you're like reading your own self, like with your own tarot deck, like it's like beneficial to get readings from other people where like as opposed to reading yourself. I don't know if that's true. It's just something I've seen come up before.
I don't know. I've used, I mean, like, there's obviously that, like, to me, I just am like, oh, that sounds classist. But because
Okay,
you know,
yeah,
that sounds
I
like
get
something
you.
somebody said so you could buy more tarot decks or spend money.
Right,
You know,
okay.
like that's what it sounds like
That
to me.
does
but
sound
I
like a
totally-
sales pitch.
I used the same deck on myself only for 6 years, so that's why. But I think it's all about what you put into it too, and like you have to like be grounded and stuff. So
yeah, for sure.
the first card I got for you is the King of Wands. Let me show you.
Ooh, I like your art. That's really cool.
Thank you. I just got this
pretty.
deck. This is like the newest deck I've been using.
Is that like a little dragon boy?
It is. It's she's got. Oh wait, is this the king? It might be the queen. It doesn't say on the actual card, so this one trips me up sometimes.
Oh.
Let me look at the little. Oh, it is the king. It is the king.
All right.
So it is the King of Wands, and let's see here. One who dominates any situation with leadership, needs to control anger and impulses. Thank you, Johnny. This deck is so cool. Wait until you see the other cards. It's awesome. So your first card is about leadership and taking action. The wand cards are like a fiery presence. They represent fire as an element, and they represent like passion and drive. So that's like a really cool card to start off with. The second card you got is the Two of Pentacles, which looks like this.
Ooh.
I wish it wasn't so reflective.
Is she like juggling? That's cool.
Yeah.
That's
cute.
love
the artwork on this. This is the Nicoletta Sicoli tarot deck for anybody interested, because these
Style
cards are
is
really
great.
cool. So Pentacles cups or Pentacles cards are all about finances and the home. They represent earth signs. So, you know, like bureaucratic thing, not just kidding, not really kidding, but this is this is so interesting. She's juggling things. So this is all about balance. It's hard to keep many projects successfully happening at once. You are in danger of dropping any of them. Consider setting some aside for now. Literally what it says in the book. The drag.
That's a lot of tea for me right now.
Honestly,
That's too much tea for me.
y'all don't even know how accurate this is for Meredith right now. It's so funny. I knew it was going to say something about that.
I did too.
And then I'm going to look up, this one doesn't do reverse, but your last card is the 9 of Cups reversed.
Okay.
And 9 cups are all about emotions. 9s are like cycles almost finished, ready to go. Let's see. So reverse inner happiness, materialism, dissatisfaction, indulgence. Okay. So this is a very interesting reading. I feel like this is saying you need to take charge and control of your situation. Don't take too much on your plate, and don't let that, was the word, like, what is the word I'm looking for? Don't let materialism get to you. Look for what's going to make you happy on the inside instead of on the outside. Look for what's going to fulfill you internally, and quit your job. So you just got to get there in your own time. I get it.
Meredith has left the stream.
Right? It is spicy. Oh man, Nif, if you only knew.
Could you imagine if my coworkers were watching this right now?
Hopefully not. I mean, the tarot deck said it, not me. Don't shoot the messenger.
No, we didn't say anything.
Does anybody want one card in the chat?
That was great. I wasn't expecting you to pull 3 cards for me. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was...
I got
very red.
Yes. It was pretty much everything you knew.
Yeah.
If anybody has a question, you can leave it in the chat and I'll read for you. I haven't been reading my tarot cards. I also do bone throwing, which is harder to do on stream. I like bone throwing more than I like tarot. It's like there's more it's more ambiguous. You can ask any kind of question you want. For myself, I never know what to ask. So I usually will just be like, what message do I need? Or some people will ask, what do I need to know about my career or my relationship or my future? Or what's another one? Like, oh, how is this situation with X going to go? Am I going to get the job? That kind of thing. Like, or what should I look forward to in the next month? Or what lessons do I need to learn to get out of this situation? That's usually the kind of question people ask. But anyway, I've been really out of touch with my readings, and one of my friends, Allie, who I keep talking about this stream, I'm gonna have to tell her, hey, that last stream I talked about you a lot.
We're gonna have to like share her on social media again and stuff.
She is a professional tarot card reader, and so I did a bone reading for her, and I was really nervous because I just love her so much, and I just think she's so amazing, and I've look up to her, and so doing that bone reading was terrible, and I was like, how was it? I haven't done a bone reading in months. And she was like, that's a problem, you need to do that. I'm like, okay, I'll start getting back in.
I can't hear you. Is it?
Is it working?
Oh, now it is. Okay. That was weird.
My mic keeps saying my mic's unplugged when nothing happened.
Can you ask the tarot deck if we should keep streaming?
Oh my god. Literally.
Apparently, the answer is no.
Right after I do this reading,
yeah, dude.
I will ask, should we keep streaming?
I really want Nif's question.
Okay.
I don't want to be the only one getting my career situation read to filth right now. I need to be in company.
I'm dropping Allie's stuff in the chat. She just released some new stones too.
Yes, I was just about to get a black moonstone.
Yes, so alrighty. Let's see. What does Nif need to know about her career?
Thanks for being here for me, Nif.
We'll get more than one career reading right out the bat.
Maybe you're just a career tarot reader now, because I am always asking questions about it.
As an earth heavy person, that wouldn't be that weird for me. Okay. Ooh, interesting. I think this is the Fool, but let me double check.
Ooh. Even I'm like, ooh, the Fool.
Yes. And let me just double check because it's reversed and I'm very rusty. Alrighty. Okay. So let me just read this a little because that little okay.
What does it all mean?
So this is the Fool card. I got the reversed Fool.
Adorable.
Yeah, let me put it upright so you can see what it looks like.
Oh,
so cute. So the Fool upright is like very much about, kind of going with the flow, and it's the start of a journey. It's like beginnings in a sense, like new opportunities. But when it's reversed, it can indicate that you're holding back on a new opportunity, or you feel hesitant, or you're worried about a situation. And for your career card, I feel like this is saying that you're hesitant, or you're nervous about something coming up. You're nervous about a new project. But what you really need to do is just take charge of that and just stop that back and forth thinking with yourself and just jump into it. Take more risks. Don't be terrified. Oh my gosh, the ooh.
I know.
And then exclamation points. Does it hit right? Is this accurate?
I feel like even just like what we were talking about in the meeting, Nif, like stuff is like making a lot of sense here.
This is so important. Yes, it do. It really hits. I'm glad. Let me pull a second card for you to see how you should proceed forward. How are you going to let go? Ooh.
This is why I love tarot. Everyone's always like,
tarot is so wild.
I know.
So the second card I got for you is the Strength card. Looks like this.
Ooh.
Traditionally, it's a woman with a let me just make sure. Yeah, it is Strength. It's because it doesn't say on it. I'm like, what? The thing that's going to propel you forward is knowing who you are and keeping your inner. Let me look up the meaning. Actually, the meaning's right here. Good will triumph. Yeah, trust your instincts. You know who you are. You know what you're doing. Just do it. Stop being nervous. You got this. Everything's going to turn out fine for you. You got it.
That's such a nice reading to get.
I know. I'm glad this is I'm glad you like it. Yes.
It's like,
yes.
You're good. You're doing the right thing.
Thank you. That makes me feel good because I've been so out of practice. Now let's do a should we keep streaming card.
Right.
Should we keep streaming?
Like, why is our technology failing us today?
Really, though, why is everything going wrong? Oh, thank you.
That's awesome.
I'm glad it was
Nick.
great.
I'm glad.
I'm
you
glad
benefited.
you got that message you needed to just do it.
That's what I was doing. I didn't know if you saw.
I didn't.
I was like.
I think we got the death card. But I could be wrong because it's just Roman numerals and I don't know the cards right off the top of my head. Oh no, it's not.
It's nice.
It's the sun. Oh,
Okay.
It just looked a little scary.
I love that card.
I know, it's beautiful.
OMG.
This is the sun. Sun is good things. Good things coming. Okay. Everything's dope. You got this. Keep streaming. Relax.
All right. It's not a sign. It's just
it's just a coincidence, I guess.
Unfortunate.
Not everything's a sign. I'm going to do one for myself unless somebody else in the chat has a question they want to ask.
Totally. I mean, in the meantime, y'all can think of a question you might want to ask. If you don't have a question, that's okay. I did not have a question.
Yeah, you can just say, what message do I need? That's what I'm going to do.
It really will tell you what you need to know. Whether you are streaming to a live audience or not.
Literally. Always fun.
Yes, we did a panel at our event, Mystical Tea Garden, with tarot readings.
I was so scared.
I know, but you did so good.
Thank you.
You guys were all it was fun because you all have different personalities and you all had like very similar like messages in your readings, but like it was brought forth in a different way. And it was fun to like hear everybody.
Okay, I'm glad you liked the style swap.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And keep your eyes peeled on Wednesday because there's another style swap coming. I'm excited. All right. Oh, okay. This is interesting. Let me look this up. I got a reverse card. I got the reverse 3 of Cups. It's very pretty. Let me just look this up real quick. Yay. I'm so glad you liked the style swap. I liked it too. It was so cool to see Ray and Nicole switch styles because they're so different.
I know.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. I saw a bit of the astrology panel though. That one was
fun.
We did so for the tarot reading panel, it was me and I'm part of this group on Facebook. I'm one of the admins called Hellcat Academy. We teach about paganism and witchcraft and all those good things. And I have like a little almost squad, like we all just kind of like came together somehow. It's like really special group of friends. And we got almost all of us on stream. There's 2 Allies, Nikki and Daisy. Daisy's in the UK, so she couldn't join us because the times were just not going to happen. She'd have to stay up till like 3 a.m. to stream with us or even later. But yeah. Courting videos help inspire me to try new things in Lolita. Ooh, that's good.
Good to keep in mind. I love watching like unboxing videos and things like that, where it's like people try on all the stuff they buy. And
yes,
like
I love those too.
The One Dress 3 chords video we did was fun, and I like watching those a lot too. Like I agree, it's good to get like a fresh outlook, and it's just fun.
So I got the 3 of Cups reversed. This is what it looks like upright.
Oh, she a mermaid.
There's multiple mermaids. So upright.
Now I see it. Okay.
Upright, this usually means like you need a girls' night, but I got it reversed, which usually means the opposite. Ooh. You need alone time. And I feel that. I've been feeling I think this is basically telling me that I need to do more self-care, which is a message I always get because I need like 50% of my life needs to be self-care for me to function normally. So yeah, that's pretty much tracks. I feel like I need to do self-care and really it also says on here that if you have been working on a project, you might need to work independently. And I think that's true too. I just feel like I need some Jamie time. So I'm not coming tonight. No, I'm just kidding. Could you imagine?
I know. I was like, wait, we're all
I'm
getting
definitely
together
coming
tonight.
I know.
Like we're literally having basically a girls' night.
We are. But yeah, that's pretty much. I get those kind of readings all the time. It's like, stop it and slap on the wrist, and I'm like, okay.
Man, I have been getting. I mean, you guys just saw what my tarot reading sounded like. I've been getting the same message like everywhere.
It's true.
Just started getting into like candle reading because I like candles. And I was like, this is an easy like thing for me to do and like get into stuff and things and whatnot. So I'm like, candles are everywhere. And I just thought it'd be fun. So I like got my first, like, I guess it was a ritual candle. I got it from the same place that I got my stones. And I got an orange one. Like, I looked up the colors and roughly what all the color candles mean. And orange was kind of for, like, stability and, like,
creativity.
And, like, starting new ventures and things like that. Like, new enterprises and, like, just new, like,
optimism, happiness.
Yeah. So all that stuff. So I lit that and I like kind of looked up online like the basics. And what I ended up getting, I'll talk about like the shape of the candle, I guess. And I don't really know what I'm talking about. Okay, so if I say something wrong, I'm sorry.
You're good. Soon enough, you'll be an expert.
Yeah, dude. I know. Very soon. So basically, the way that the wax melts on the candle, like the shape of it, can tell you certain things. And my candle had, it's called a split, basically, where there's like a fissure, like down the middle of the candle, like the wax, like kind of goes down, like cuts down the side of the candle and like melts down that way. And the wax was melting on the top left of like the dish I had the candle on, which means a certain, I have to get my notebook to remember like what exactly it is, but like each side of the candle, like the top left, like top right, and etc. Each quadrant represents like a time. Okay, wait, my notebook is right here. Let me do this. This is like not working. I need to look at my notes.
Welcome to the witch stream.
It really is. I knew this would happen.
We knew it would happen with us.
I made a little diagram for myself. I don't know if it'll even show up.
Cute.
But like, so this is your candle. And this is like, it's called a scrying dish. This is like the dish that it's on where the wax melts. And so this, sorry, I have really bad depth perception. So this is where the wax was collecting, and this side of the scrying dish represents your past feelings. And then you interpret the direction of the wax, like where it moves, like on the scrying dish. And I kind of had an even mixture of like this side melting over to this side. And what I was doing with this candle is I was trying to manifest money and stability, and just like feeling good in my financial decisions. And so some of it was like past feelings to non-physical manifests in future feelings and future events.
Kind of interesting.
And the fact that this side is moving clockwise is like a positive change.
Ooh, look at you.
Yeah. And so I had that, and then half of my wax was going this way, down counterclockwise through past events manifesting in something negative having to do with future events.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I had like an even mix of both, and it was like kind of alternating as the wax was melting, which I thought was
It's like
interesting.
very like decision-y vibes.
Well, in a split, like when I looked up the general idea of what a split means, is like struggling to make a choice.
Yeah.
Between one thing and another.
That doesn't surprise me.
It kind of was showing me like this is the area of my brain where the conflict is happening, right? Like my past feelings are at war with my future feelings in terms of my career. And it's looking like perhaps past feelings change to future feelings, which yields good results in the future. Whereas indulging past feelings could negatively affect manifesting things in the future.
So I don't know what the confusion here is, Meredith. I'm not gonna do this to you. It's your birthday.
Stop reading me on my birthday, Jamie.
I know. I gave you a tarot card reading, and it actually was just me telling you for the millionth time.
My problem is my Chiron is in Libra, and I don't like letting people down.
Yeah.
Like it hurts me physically. That's my struggle right now.
You know what hurts worse? Letting yourself down.
Living a lie.
That's yourself. You are also a people.
I am a people. Oh my God, I am a people.
You're a people.
I'm my people.
You're the most important person in your life.
This is getting really unhinged because I'm just like,
okay. I could stop reading you. I'm like,
no, you're right. This is a good
message.
Message.
Everybody
you are a people. Take care of yourself.
You're the most important person in your own life. No one else. No one else should come before you.
You're right.
For everybody.
Yes. Correct.
That's the truth. I cannot endorse that harder. Yes, it's true. Put yourself first in every situation, every single situation. I think the only situation I can think of where somebody might not is if you have kids.
Yes.
And that to me is understandable.
I agree with that 100%. That is really the only time you should ever put another person first.
But, like if you're putting your kids first, that's really putting you first too. Like you and your family.
Yes.
Your offspring.
I agree.
But
that's hopefully the intent, right?
Right. But yeah, if that's one thing anybody can get out of this stream, put yourself first. Always. Even in relationships, your partner should not be more important than you.
No.
Just have to get on my soapbox about that.
I know. I will talk all day about abusive relationships.
Right? We should do a relationship advice cast.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I call it stream.
Ask me anything. I'm married. So I know everything. No, I'm just
obviously.
No, but that's one of the things I hate the most is seeing like my friends and like my family like just in these toxic relationships like just aren't working, and it's so like, it's really hard to like see happen.
It's so hard, especially for me. It's like when I've been in a similar situation, I've I'm like, I remember being there. I remember how hard it was to see through to the end.
Yeah,
and like once you're out on the outside, you get so much more perspective about what was happening, and it's just easier to see. But in the moment, you're just like so conflicted.
Like, right. I absolutely don't like blame people who are like, not getting out of whatever like negative situation it is, because it's really hard to like see through the weeds.
It's true.
When you're in it, like those manipulation tactics, man.
So true.
They work.
They do. I think like a big common misconception too is that people think that if somebody's manipulating you, they've got like this giant plan and they're like planning to manipulate, but manipulation from my experience isn't always intentional like that. It's more that the person has learned, oh, when I do XYZ thing, I get my way. And so they do that. They're not like plotting. There are people who plot, and those people are especially deranged, but
yeah. I mean, the thing with people, which I've really learned, like working with toddlers, is like if a person doesn't have someone else in their life to like model appropriate behavior, they're not going to learn it. It's not innate. And like you can go your whole life having that same, you know, toddler mentality of if I throw a fit, I get my way. It's really like it's so easy to happen.
So true. And those things they're coping mechanisms we learn over time. And that isn't necessarily bad, but what is bad is not growing from it and not learning and becoming an adult.
Right. Once you're grown and out of the situation or whatever it is, like totally, man.
This stream has been all over the place.
This is true tea. This is like the tea.
True tea. If anybody doesn't watch True Tea, Cat Black on YouTube, you should.
Oh, I didn't know that was actually the name of a show.
Yes. True Tea. So Cat Black is one of my favorite YouTubers of all time.
Whoa.
She does a lot of content on like relationships and like being trans. She's a trans woman and she does a lot of videos on her experience with racism because she's also a Black woman, and she does like art stuff, but she has a series called True Tea, and her True Tea series is one of my favorites because she just kind of like stream of consciousness talks about experiences in her life, and she always prefaces it by saying like, this is your true tea, this is something that's true for you and real for you, and sometimes it's wrong and sometimes it's not okay, but we learn and grow together through these talks, and I love
it. I like that.
One of the ones that I really enjoyed was do bi people have straight passing privilege? She talks I'm reading some of the ones on her. She talks about BDSM too, because she's into that. Let's see.
We are sex positive.
She did one. She did. It's true. We are sex positive.
In case anyone was not clear.
We do understand the distinction between keeping sex, BDSM, everything out of Lolita. That is not a space where it is okay. But as people who are whole and have interests and are multi-layered and multifaceted, sex positivity is very important to all of us. That's our official stance.
Just in case you were wondering.
Just in case you were wondering. Yeah, she does a lot. She did a True Tea episode on getting COVID.
Ooh, that's too bad. Damn, did she get COVID?
She did, and she was being careful too. She was being super careful, and then there was one day where she was like, "It's fine. I just got tested 2 days ago, so I'm not positive." And then she got it. It was just like
horrible.
Yeah, and she talks about a lot of hard topics. There's one that she says, women have assaulted me too. Why I love the BDSM community. Am I jealous of cis women? Transgender privilege and social media clout. Like, she talks about hard-hitting topics. I learned so much from her channel. So
cool.
I'll drop it.
I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, I'm into this.
Cat Black.
Need more YouTubers to watch.
I love YouTube. I'm obsessed with YouTube. So if anybody needs YouTube recommendations, Jamie Luna on Instagram, Jamie Luna XX on Instagram. I'm obsessed with YouTube. It's like pretty much all I do in my free time.
I support that. I mean, I don't support YouTube as a corporate entity.
Oh, yeah, me neither.
But I support the people who make the content.
Yes, I love content creators.
Same.
Yeah. What else? What else?
What's the tea?
+1. What's the tea? What's the true tea? Yeah, we're
So-
on the tea.
There's no interest in the relationship advice column, I see.
Yeah, that's
No, I'm just
okay.
kidding. That was kind of a jokey joke.
No, you were honest. Just admit it.
I was a little honest. I was a little judging everyone watching.
A little bit. Nif is married and knows everything too.
Oh, okay. So 2 superior beings are in the chat.
Yeah,
What are we supposed to do about it if we
exactly.
literally don't need to know anything else?
This is like the perfect dress for somebody who has ADHD.
Because it's like got all
'Cause
the stuff.
There's stuff to play with. This
So,
is like a little braid, and I've just been poking my fingernails through it the whole stream. And
I've been just like grabbing my
Cool.
stones and just like touching them.
oh, that too. I have so much stuff to just like hold.
I have such a hard time. Like, one of my really bad habits is playing with my hair. Like, I fidget so much with my hair, but like, anytime
Same.
you touch curly hair, it dies slowly until it becomes a ball of frizz.
Oh no!
But that doesn't stop me from
You're
playing
still.
with it. I'm still in it.
I always mess with my bangs, as anybody who's watched 2 minutes of the stream can probably tell.
Yeah, I mess with mine too, dude. It's quite a vice.
I was interviewing somebody once with one of my supervisors, and I couldn't handle my bangs that day, and I just kept doing this. We're on Zoom, and my supervisor was like, "You look fine," in front of the interviewee.
Just like, bitch, stop.
I was like, "I'm sorry." I was like, "My bangs just aren't behaving."
They just called you out like that.
I know. I was like, "Dang it." I can't believe you just called me out like that right in front of the interviewee.
In front of this person. Like, dang, at me next time.
Right? I wasn't even like concerned that it looked good. I was just, sometimes my bangs are doing too much. Like that day I had curled them, but they were like sticking way out. And I was doing this. I was trying to like beat them into submission.
Yeah, sometimes I gotta like separate mine because they'll all just like form together into like one clump, and I gotta be like fluffing them out.
The hardships of bangs, man.
Hair, just like hair in general. Like
hair in general.
It's too much.
Literally. Always too much.
I hate that I like having long hair, like aesthetically, because I hate having it like physically.
Same.
It's so hard.
It's so hard. Oh man.
I tried short hair a couple of times, and like every time I just hated it. So
I usually like cut my hair around summertime, like this length. I like the short hair because my hair gets really tangled. Like if you ran your fingers through my hair right now, they wouldn't go through.
Are you kidding me? That's not a thing you can do with me at any point.
Same.
This is what we're working with all the time.
Literally, my hair is always tangled. Literally, in high school, they used to make fun of it a little bit. Some of my friends, they would mess around because it was fine. I know my hair is very tangly, but when I have it short, it doesn't get like that. But when I have it long, oh my god! And then it just rips out, and it's just
yeah.
One of my friends was like, "It must be so nice to have like soft hair. You could just put it up." And I'm like, that's not how my life is.
You're like, you don't know me.
I'm like, I know it might seem like that, but my hair is way too tangled 100% of the time.
Oh my gosh. I had a preschool girl trying to do my hair yesterday.
Oh, that's cute.
It was pretty cute because she was just like, can I do your hair? Like she had like
Aww.
those rhythm sticks, like those wooden, like, this is lipstick and a nail file, but like those rhythm sticks that you like rub together. So she had those, and she was like curling up in my hair and stuff.
Oh my god.
And just like making a total mess of my hair. Like I knew she's gonna annihilate me. And she was just like moving it around and just like doing like whatever. And I was like, am I gonna look so pretty? And she was just like, no, you're gonna look bad.
I freaking love kids.
I know.
They will be so real.
Enough. Thank you.
So real with you. They will say no. You're gonna look. They will
say no. You're gonna have to deal with that.
Oh my god. It was super funny. A couple weeks ago, I work in the healthcare field and I draw blood from really young ones. I wasn't doing this blood draw. My coworker was, and I was just helping hold the arm of the kid. And he was just like, she was having the worst time the whole time. They all started to blur together after a while. She was very upset, but when she was leaving, my coworker said, "Okay, we'll see you next time." And she was like, "No, you won't. Never." She was like 4. It was so funny.
No, you won't.
There was another time the same coworker was like, "Oh, come on over, buddy." And he was like, "I'm not your buddy."
That's awesome.
They're so funny. I hear the funniest things drawing kids' blood. Oh yeah, that same girl, she was so upset. She was like, we had the needle in and he was like, "Oh, we're going to take it out." And she was like, no, don't take it out. Don't take it out. And he was like, she was being kind of obnoxious at that point, and he was getting really annoyed. So he was like, "I either take it in or I either leave it in or take it out. Which one do you want?" And
that's what you gotta do.
And was like, "Sorry." And she was like, "I don't want anything." He's like, "Well, I'm taking it out." I
don't want anything.
Exactly. I don't want anything. The kids are so funny at work.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta tell it to them straight. Like, look, I don't like this either, but this is what we're doing.
They're so funny. I love kids.
I had a kid call me stupid once because he like refused to go come in from the playground. He was just like hiding under a table in like some other room. And I was like, "Dude, like come out from under the table. Like we're having lunch. Like let's go, dude." And he's just like, he's just like muttering, and then he just. I had to like pick him up and drag him out because he like wouldn't. He was just like, "Stupid." And I was like, "Hello?" I was
like,
so
I
mad.
am not.
I was like, "Don't talk to me." I didn't say that, but I was like, "All right, Sabrina will help you now."
You're like, "Okay." I need to remove myself.
Like 10 minutes later, we're having lunch, and he's like, "Miss Meredith, can I have more potatoes?" And I'm like, "Oh, I thought you thought I was stupid."
Oh my god.
And he goes, "Oh, I don't think you're stupid anymore." He's like, "What? You're still on that?" He's like, "We're done."
He's like, "Get over it."
Yeah, dude. He's like, "We're good now."
It's been at least 10 minutes.
He's like, we're good. Just give me some potatoes. We're good.
The bottom line.
Kids, just like, they're so like, they choose violence, and then when they're over it, like it's done, and you're their best friend again, and everything's fine.
I had a kid call me stupid once when I worked at Build-A-Bear. I think his name was like David or something. And at Build-A-Bear, you write the kid's name on the little tag. And so I don't need to tell you, you work with kids, you know exactly how this is. Working with any people, really, you find out that there's so many ways you can spell names you would never believe. So I instead, like at Build-A-Bear, a lot of the people just be like, "Oh, what's your name?" and just write it. But I say, "Oh, what's your name?" They tell me, and then I'm like, "How do you spell that?" Because I don't want to misspell it.
Right.
So I asked this kid, "Oh, what's your name?" He says something. It was something like David or Blake or something. And I'm like, "Oh, how do you spell that?" And he's like, "You don't know how to spell David? Wow." I'm like, "Oh my god!" And I said, "You never know how people spell their name." I was like, "Dang."
Oh, I knew where
like
that was
10.
going. Oh my god.
I'm like, "Okay,
that's too old to be rude."
I know.
Ugh.
I was so offended. There was this one time at Build-A-Bear, like this mom made her daughter have her party there, and they were all 13.
Oh my gosh! I'm just like over it.
Literally. So like, I used to work at Build-A-Bear, and they say it's like they tell you, oh yeah, this is like kids remember this the rest of their lives. You have to make it really fun. Like for some kids, it's almost as cool as Disneyland, like you have to hype it up. And I was really good at the birthday parties because I can get really animated and into it. And I'm like, okay, everybody. And these 13-year-olds, I was trying my best, and they were like literally laughing at me while I was doing this birthday, and they were so over it. I was like,
that's awesome.
Okay, let's go choose our bears. And they're like,
dude, that's at the point where you gotta like level with them and be like, look.
No, I did. There was a point I was like, look, this is my job, okay? Can y'all at least make it more fun for me?
Just get a bear. It's free. You already bought the birthday party. Just go get a bear.
Oh my god, that was probably the hardest party I did. Besides the party, there's like a sweet spot for Build-A-Bear birthday parties. There was this giant family, I think of like 25 kids, and they were all toddlers.
Oh.
And the thing about Build-A-Bear is that like you can set it to where you have like a budget for each kid. I don't know if they still do this. I worked at Build-A-Bear years ago, like a decade ago almost. But you would have like a budget for everybody. And the only person whose job it is to make sure everybody's on budget was the person doing the birthday. Which is like just that many great.
Kids.
Yeah. And so like for some parties, they do a budget of 15 where all they get is a bear, and that's it. For some parties, they'll do like 50 per kid where everybody gets a bear and whatever accessories they want. And that was one of these parties. Everybody had a $50 budget, and it's 3-year-olds.
So they're like, what's $50?
Yeah, and they're like, I just want everything. And it was just such a pain. And they were supposed to have a second person helping me with the birthday party, but it was her last day. So she didn't care.
She was like out the door anyway.
And she totally ditched me. And
oh no.
It was so bad. The kids were running around. I was trying to keep everybody. And for any parents out there, if you have a birthday party at Build-A-Bear, there's not a separate room. You have to do it in the store. And if you work at a super busy store, you have to make sure you keep track of the kids with all the other chaos.
That's not okay. Like, that's torture.
I know. And then make sure they don't run out into the mall.
Legit, that's the worst part. Are you kidding me?
I was just like so miserable, and I had to go in the back for a second and cry.
Legit,
and I
don't blame you.
I came back out, and thankfully the mom was just like, "You were so amazing," and they talked to the manager about the other girl, but it was her last day, so who cares? But that was the worst birthday party I ever did.
That sounds really hard.
I
can't imagine.
It was really hard. Oh man, those toddlers are so hard to like get. I don't need to explain to you. Like they don't focus, and so
they don't have an attention span.
I think like the perfect ages for a Build-A-Bear birthday party are between 5 and 9. For boys, I would say just slightly younger than 9, just because some of them are just really not interested. The older they get, like some parents would like, it's so funny to me when a parent would like schedule a Build-A-Bear birthday party and the kid's just like doesn't care at all.
She's like rolling his eyes the whole time.
Literally.
Like, I wanted to go to Skate City.
Right? I'm like, oh, you poor guy.
That's so like, it's totally not for your kid at that point. Like, what are you
100%.
doing?
100%.
Why are you spending money on something your kid doesn't want to do?
Right?
It's so dumb.
Oh man, there was this one summer that we had like a whole entire like daycare center. It was like maybe a camp or something, I don't remember, but they had kids from like 4 all the way up to like 15, and there were 200 or 300 of them that we saw over the span of 2 days, and we did a party that way. That was the craziest
so
party.
crazy.
It was
That's
crazy.
too many people. Like, too many kids, like, totally different, like, stages of, like, development and, like, brain.
Totally. The Build-A-Bear birthday parties were hard.
That sounds so hard. I used to work at a swim school. I used to teach swim lessons, like, before I was a toddler teacher. That was kind of my gateway into working with kids, was teaching like, swimming lessons, and it was super fun. I ultimately left because of bad management, but I really liked those kids and teaching and stuff. But I never worked a birthday party because we did birthday parties. I never worked a birthday party, and I sure as hell never lifeguarded at one because that sounds awful.
That sounds like a disaster waiting to happen.
Absolutely, because like
as somebody
we would hold birthday parties for like babies. Like we taught as young as like 6 months old. If they could support their own head, they could be in the water. So like we would have birthday parties for these little babies. Aww. And like it was up to the parents whether or not they, you know, were
gonna like, pay attention.
Yeah. So it was like all on the, you know, teenage lifeguard.
Literally. Oh my God.
Which is just a whole thing. We had a family call and ask if they could like book a mermaid, like a professional mermaid to come to the party. And I was like, as cool as that sounds, like there were all these reasons why like we couldn't.
Oh man.
It was like it was some legal thing where like if for some reason like they were in the pool and like got hurt or something, like we would be liable because it was our space. So like we basically had to tell this mom like yes, but she can't go in the water. So she was like, okay.
Oh my gosh.
She's like, so we're not doing that. And I was like, yeah.
Like that makes literally no sense.
But like we also had like open swim times, and every time I had to lifeguard for one of those, it was like the most anxious like 2 hours of my entire life.
Oh my God, I bet.
Because it would just be like families pay like $5 a person to just come and swim. And like, so it would just be so many freaking people. It would be like people would bring all their like dumb like pool equipment that like,
oh my gosh,
like so much stuff. Like kids would bring like mermaid tails, and we'd have to tell parents like, no mermaid tail. Like, your kid does not know how to survive with the mermaid tails binding their legs together.
Oh my God. I can only imagine how hard it is to swim with one of those. I've always wanted to get one.
I really want one too, but I can't imagine like swimming in one. Like I would get it just to look cute. Well, and like if you know how to do a dolphin kick, like you can do it. But that's a very advanced, at least like in kids swimming territory, that's a pretty advanced skill. So it's like, it would be like 4 or 5 year olds, and we'd have to like tell their parents, and their parents would be like, man, I'm like, oh, we just don't want your kid to drown. I'm sorry. Like,
my sister did swimming in high school, and she and I went swimming the other day, and she was like, you know, get in the zone doing like breaststroke and all that.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can pretty much only doggy paddle. And she's like, oh, let me see. And I doggy paddled. She was like, you are weirdly fast at doggy paddling. She was all
some kids.
I was like, that's all I know how to do. So
some kids refuse. Like they will not put their face in the water no matter what you do. Like no matter how long you like try and like help them get comfortable, like they just won't do anything.
That was me as a kid.
Okay, let's try like freestyle with like the big arms, right? And just like every time. Like some kids just never get past that.
Yeah, I like the chlorine in a swimming pool like really bothers my nose. If it
Oh,
comes in my
yeah.
nose at all, like I'm just coughing and choking. So
Oh, that's
I was the kid who refused to put my
Totally.
face in the water for any reason unless I had a nose plug.
Yeah, if you have a nose plug or if you're really good at like blowing bubbles in the water, we'd always tell them, make bubbles. You're fishy,
Oh my
right?
god. Become the fish.
I still can't do like really complicated stuff. Like I can't do butterfly stroke or like to save my life. That shit's
Butterfly is
hard.
so hard.
Um,
Hold me up high and throw me into the pool.
It's kind of interesting. Like when I worked at Goldfish, I worked with a guy who had been teaching lessons to like infants for a very long time.
Wow.
He was really good at like getting kids to like babies to literally learn like if they fall into a pool, like how to roll on their backs and float, like as a survival thing.
Yeah.
And that is literally like one of the things you do is kind of just like, you know, like,
Yeah.
and it's so scary to watch, but like,
literally.
but a lot of babies like will do it. Like if you start
It's
early,
true.
like it's so amazing, like seeing that happen. Like just look up a video of like a baby.
It's true. That's
learning
actually
how
what
to float. It's so
a
cool.
lot of people do. That's
Yeah.
people just throw kids in. I don't know if that's what my family did, but I definitely know my grandma had a swimming pool in her basement. Funny enough.
Mm-hmm.
She had heart surgery like right before I was born. And she needed to exercise, and she loved swimming, and her parents loved swimming, so she had a pool in her basement.
That's so dope.
An
I love
outside
that.
above ground pool in her basement.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and so we grew up swimming, and I'm pretty sure that they just I was swimming from birth kind of like that, but I never like properly learned how to swim until I was at Glenwood Springs, actually.
Wow, that's crazy.
Because the salt water makes you more buoyant. Yeah, babies
sense.
do learn better. It's harder to learn how to
Yes.
swim as an adult.
Babies also like tend to more innately hold their breath underwater. They're kind of used to the feeling of water, like from being in the womb.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, and sometimes like the noise and stuff is actually comforting. So like that's why some kids will just like choose death and just like jump in the pool. Like I know some kids who like will never put their face in the water, and then I know some kids who like it's their first lesson, they don't know how to swim, they'll just jump right in because they just like love being in the water. They'll just like float until they like drown.
Oh
like
gosh.
if I'm not there, like but yeah, babies are like I tell parents all the time, like they're like, when do I start teaching my kid how to swim? I'm like, literally now.
As soon as possible.
Now.
Yeah.
It's a life skill.
It is, and it saves lives.
Exactly.
If your child knows how to swim and not drown. And
it's
PSA,
one of the leading causes of death in children.
Yes. Drowning isn't loud.
No.
It's very quiet.
That's one of the things I learned in my first aid class, like when I learned about like, you know, resuscitating a choking person and like the Heimlich and all that. Is like choking is silent. Like if a person cannot breathe, like they're not making noise. Oh my God. Okay. That's the thing is that
where is this going?
This just reminds me of a time when I was lifeguarding at a family swim night, and this dad kept trying to make his kid laugh by playing dead in the pool.
Oh my God.
Like at first I didn't know what was going on, and I was like, I'm about to blow my whistle, because he was just like sitting there like face down, like not moving.
God.
And the thing, like the rule in lifeguarding is that like you have 10 seconds to locate an emergency and 3 seconds to act on it. So I was like, all right, 10, 9, and then he got up.
Oh my God.
I was like, do not do that.
Dude, I almost drowned once
Yeah.
at Six
Oh my
Flags.
God,
It was
so scary.
so terrifying. The lifeguard had to help me out. And that almost ruined swimming for me. So that's why I'm like,
Definitely.
drowning
it's
is
scary.
silent. It is not something that is like, splashing
No.
around. No, you go under and you just are like fighting for your life at that
And
point.
like sometimes
you so
it's hard enough to even see the person drowning if they're
It's
like
true.
submerged. You can't
It's
even
true.
like see half the time. Like it's oof.
Teach your kids how to swim. It will
Teach
save
your
their
kids
life.
how to swim. Do it.
It's true.
But
What-
no, typically no floating bodies in the pool. We
Typically.
no one ever died.
Typically. I would hope not. I feel like that would be its own story.
I think floating bodies in a pool, like as long as they're floating face up, is like a good thing.
That's true. Aren't all bodies in a pool floating?
Technically, unless you don't know how to tread water, which most kids. It's so fun teaching a kid how to tread water because you're just like, all right, just go ape for a minute, like, you know.
False disclaimer. Now that we've talked
like
about,
I have no brain power to react to that right now.
Literally,
I'm just like, oh. Okay.
The fact that I'm so tired. I just realized I haven't eaten anything today except for a Belgian waffle.
You know, I haven't eaten much either. Let's go eat.
Let's get food
separately,
but like at the same time.
Yes, I like that.
Me too. We should probably wrap it up too, considering
we got about at the 2-hour mark.
Birthday party to go to.
It's my birthday.
I was gonna sing you happy birthday, and then I realized we might get copyright claimed because birthday song is copyrighted.
It is, huh?
What is the? They have a. Hold on, I'm gonna sing you this song.
Is it gonna be like a restaurant birthday song?
No, it's.
Is it? Oh no!
It's from Futurama. What day is today? It's Meredith's birthday. What a day for a birthday. Let's all have some cake.
Yay! That was cute.
Thank you. They sang that on there, and it was so funny because I'm like, I bet they did that so they don't get copyright. Again,
right?
Doing the birthday song.
It reminds me of the episode of SpongeBob where it's Squidward's birthday, and they're like, happy birthday cake. Happy birthday. like describing all the stuff they're doing.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Oh. Too bad there's no cake at round 1.
Yes. Interesting. What's your favorite kind of cake, Meredith? Just for fun.
I love bundt cake. Like all types of bundt cakes are my favorite.
Bundt cake.
But I like red velvet flavor. I like marble flavor. I really like lemon flavor stuff.
We have this pretty much same taste in cake as far as marble and red velvet goes.
That's awesome. I love red velvet.
Oh, red velvet.
I know it's just red chocolate, but I don't care. It's different.
For me, it's the cream cheese frosting.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's the best part. Literally. That's what I love about Nothing Bundt cakes. Their cakes are all made with cream cheese frosting.
Nothing Bundt cakes go so hard.
They're my favorite. Like when people are like, "What's your favorite cake?" I'm like, literally anything from Nothing Bundt cakes.
Literally.
I get bundt cakes for like everyone's birthday.
Yes, it's great. One of my friends sent me Nothing Bundt cake for my birthday during quarantine.
That's so nice.
A blessing.
Oh my god, it's so good. I could eat a whole one.
Me too. All right. Well, thank you everybody who watched.
Yes, thank you guys for making it to the end of this stream of consciousness. Stream.
That's what it was.
That's really what it ended up.
Meredith's birthday extravaganza stream of consciousness. Absent 1902 says 1 sec.
Oh, okay. 1.
Okay, that's 0. It. We're done. No, just
all right. Thank you for watching.
What's up? What do
You
you have
better
to
hurry,
say?
dude. I'm hungry. I got canes. I got leftovers in the fridge.
Ooh.
I've got an air fryer.
Is that it?
I can't see. I don't know. I don't
It
even
looks
know.
like somebody going like
That's it.
this. Same.
Oh, are they making fun of you fixing your bangs?
Yeah, probably.
Ah.
I deserve it.
Let's fix our bangs together one last time.
One last time. Guessing y'all don't have notifications on. No. Okay, and with that,
that's the tea.
we should go.
Thank you for watching. We'll see y'all next week.
Oh, thank you. You send a donation?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we don't do that. We don't have like a Twitch notification thing when we get a donation. We should really do that, huh?
It's for Mary. Oh, happy birthday!
Thanks!
I'll make sure it gets to her. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're the bomb, absent 1902.
I'll get a drink in your honor.
Bye.
Bye-bye.